Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Beyond the Mask. In this installment, we're going to be discussing a long respected yet curious Easter egg that is featured in the first installment of the Scream franchise. Throughout most of Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven's work, they tend to make up creative ways to showcase some hidden trivia and hints as a way to allow the audience to look back and discover something new. During one particular moment, we see Sidney Prescott being confronted by the killer as he proceeds to chase her through 261 Turner Lane, the home of Stu Macher. Hanging from a dark room in Stu's house are some dolls. Dolls that are positioned in a particular way. The startling realisation has often left fans with many questions. Why did Stu have dolls hanging in that room? What was their purpose? Do the dolls hold any kind of significance beyond being simply hanging dolls? Sit back and relax as I discuss with you guys in detail my own personal theory on what the dolls could mean and the significance they hold for Stu Macher. Stu Macher may have been considered the accomplice behind Billy Loomis in terms of the overall plan, and throughout the 1996 movie, Stu seems to directly follow Billy's lead, and even states that he himself was influenced to commit the acts of murder due to peer pressure. It's a common thought that Billy was the one who instructed Stu to carry out the acts. He's often credited with the title of dominance out of the pair. This pattern continues throughout the sequels, with Billy often being directly given credit and Stu being more of an afterthought. There's no denying Billy's plan and dominance. However, it's my personal belief that what lies beyond the mask of Stu Macher was a dark, disturbing individual who revelled in the murders so much, hidden in plain sight, that he often couldn't contain himself when discussing the events of Woodsboro in 1996. Stu's personal feelings surrounding the killings were very much muted. In comparison to Billy, he had no reason to commit acts of murder. What's more, the dialogue between the pair during the climax of the movie provided some insight into what Stu hoped to gain from the killing spree. You see, Sidney, everybody dies but us. We're going to carry on and plan the sequel, because let's face it baby, these days you gotta have a sequel. Stu was arrogant, like a hyper child. He often lost himself in his own excitement. Throughout various assessments the character has gone through, his childlike characteristics have often been a perfect example of where the character's mindset truly is. When a child enjoys something so much, they can be attracted to the notion of having toys, trinkets, associated with the thing they're enjoying. It's my belief Stu was no different. There are 3 different dolls that you can see in the attic space. One of them, in my opinion, is a clear representation of Casey Becker. The way the body is positioned, displayed, and the colour theme is very similar to Casey in the opening scene. Her death had a great significance to Stu. She dumped him for the other victim that night, Stephen Orth. It's highly likely that Stu took part, or took responsibility, in the mutilation of Casey that night. Another hidden doll that can be seen across from the Casey doll is seemingly strapped to a chair. Both dolls are displayed in the same way that Casey and Stephen Orth were killed. The fact that these 2 dolls are within the same vicinity as one another indicates both of these represent Casey and Steve, in my opinion. It's my personal belief the second doll represents Principal Himbry, and likely showed how he was strung up on the goalpost at Woodsboro High shortly after his murder. The symbolism of the clown could be how Stu saw him. He was mocked, so mocked that the teenagers wanted to go and mock his corpse when they learned he was left hanging. If this theory is true, it's likely that Stu was the one who killed Himbry. It's also likely that maybe Stu was responsible for more of the deaths in this movie than what we initially thought. All three of these dolls represent something to Stu. His slip from reality, yet his need to want a keepsake from the events he was involved in. Like a young child, these were his toys. His own way of reliving the one thing that truly got him excited. And that's it for this video. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the dolls in Stu's attic. Leave a comment below and share your opinion. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. You're going to love it. It's a Scream baby.